Hello and welcome to your daily oracle reading for Sunday, May 31st, 2020. I'm Linda the Lightworker. Can you believe it's the end of May? I just can't even believe it. Time has flown by during this time of COVID. I'm a shamanic practitioner, and my hope is for these readings help you stay on your life path, especially during these times of COVID when everything is all sixes and sevens. It's all kooky out there. So you stay on your path, living your best life, eating good food, telling yourself good thoughts, meditating, exercising, drinking water, and then doing other things. Add those other things as we take care of ourselves. All right. Today I'm using the World Spirit Tarot deck. Whoops! And all the information about the decks I use are down below in the descriptions box if you're interested. Let's jump into our cards. Our first card today, it's so funny how all these cards are falling in place. Our first card today is this Six of Cups. Now look at these two. They're just in heaven. There's a beautiful amount of water. All of their hopes and dreams and wishes, everything that they want for the day is being provided, and there's great nourishment here. So this means about today you get to spend your day in your happy place. Where is your happiest of places? You know, some of you, I'm really seeing a bunch of Roman, this looks like a little fun time prancing around Rome. To me, that's the image I'm getting. So maybe your happy place is thinking about when you were traveling and able to go abroad and to really enjoy it. And maybe you make Rome at home today. Rome at home. Rome at home. Create a little presentation about the ruins. I'm seeing those columns. Make sure you have Italian food available, or grapes, or olives, or just delicious olive oil, and make some Magna Carta. Do you know what that is? That's when they take olive oil, it's not vegetarian, and anchovies and a little bit of garlic, and it's so delicious. It's a hot dip for vegetables. I believe it's keto. So whatever you're doing, make sure it's full of pleasure and that you're really celebrating in your happy place. I have a kitty who might require some assistance. So that's the invitation here, is really celebrate in your happy place. Leave this worldly woe behind. Really celebrate you. And if you have a loved one you can do that with closely, wonderful. And maybe you just need to imagine it with your loved ones, whatever your case. Our second card today is this Nine of Pentacles. Now look at her. She's having the best day ever. She's looking at her accomplishments. She's looking how all those seeds she has planted are growing. She's nurturing her garden. She is playing with the kitty. She's loving the cat. There are butterflies and flowers and birds, and she's in solitude though. She's in solitude, isn't she? Yeah, sometimes you got to pick up the kitty. She's in solitude, and she is really appreciating that quiet time so that she can, sorry, so that she can take stock of her accomplishments. You know, when we take stock of our accomplishments, then we're really able to recognize other things we can do. So let's say, for example, she's looking, oh my God, I'm going to do another gardening thing. Let me try. Okay, so let's say she's looking at her garden and she's saying, wow, and okay, all right, I get it. It's not tulip season, but let's say she's looking at tulips and she's saying, hey, these tulips look so good. I wonder how it would be when I grow irises, because that's in the same kind of family, and I bet I can grow whatever. Because I did this, I know I can do that. See how they're related? They're both bulbs, and maybe she wants to grow daffodils, or maybe she wants more irises, or maybe she wants gladiolas. Is that a bulb? I'm not a gardener, but she's really noticing her accomplishments. And that butterfly flitting around is saying, you have arrived. So celebrate that, but also notice she's alone. She is doing this herself. And that's the big message today, because this third card is the High Priestess. Now, she is in full-on confidence mode, celebrating. She's celebrating her shadow. She's playing with her shadow. She's in touch with her intuition. She's in solitude. She is knowing that if she does her wiggle worm dance, maybe it helps bring all the worms out. I don't know what she's doing, but she's doing what makes her feel right. And she's celebrating and embracing her power. And she is about being strong and receptive. Those open arms are all about receiving insight and wisdom. But she's standing in her circle. Do you see? These almost look like this stone circle she's standing in. Do you see that? I really saw those as tombstones, that she is being surrounded by her ancestors and supported. So really, like in this sanctuary, I'm hearing sanctuary, really celebrate and be in nature if possible. But do it alone. It really is about you getting your strength from you. I'm going to say that again. It's about you getting your strength from you, because you are cultivating your treasures, your garden. This is the Nine of Pentacles, celebrating 9 gifts. What are 9 things about you that you're proud of? Write them down. You know, in times when we're feeling hopeless or despair or woe, and which it happens, it's human, we're human beings, my goodness, those things happen. It's helpful to look back at those lists of 9 things that you've accomplished to help you lead where you are. Or perhaps you've forgotten about entire jobs or careers or interactions or things that you've done, and maybe it's time to celebrate it. You know, maybe you learned how to ride a horse years ago. Think of how that might feel if you did it again, and how powerful you could be on your horse. That horse is a metaphor for your power. But really finding out, celebrate what you've done. So many of us, especially, I mean, men have it too, but I can only speak from a woman's point of view because that's what I am. Yeah, that's what I am. And so many of us are caregivers, or giving of our nurturing, helping raise children, or have raised children, or are now grandmothers, or perhaps you're a mentor. Maybe you've adopted children, maybe you've adopted animals. It doesn't have to be a literal baby, but it's that nurturing and caregiving that we give to others that we oftentimes forget about what we've done for ourselves. So today, this is you celebrating you. It's your personal self day. It doesn't have to be on a birthday. This can be a celebration for you today. And be sure and do it with all these wonderful, look at all these fruits and vegetables down here. Some yummy yummies. Look at that, might be some hibiscus tea, so delicious. Or maybe a sugarless sort of lemon water with cucumber, whatever. What turns you on? What yummy beverage makes you feel uplifted? Get that food, that nutrition that satisfies and energizes you. Remember all the goodness that's out there. All right, so our final card today for this beautiful Sunday and the last day of May is the Vast Vistas. And I love this card. It says, expand your horizons. You are going to grow in so many more directions and go down so many new paths because of these healthy choices you're making. More doors are going to open for you, and more goodness is coming to you. But for that to happen, you have to step outside of your comfort zone. Get out of your little square box that you thought you fit into. Just because you're dressed like the box doesn't mean you belong there. That guy's got to head out on his own path. And that's what this invitation is. So remember that the world is not just in front of you, it's all around you. So step out of that little way of thinking. Celebrate how far you've come. Enjoy your own company. and remember all the good things that you've done for yourself and for others. Because you've had it rough, little tomato. I know this hasn't been easy. And today is a celebration day of just experiencing where you are and how you've been doing your best and how all of that is really working out for you. Because you know what? It's okay to feel good. We don't have to tell anybody. It can be our secret if you feel good. People are suffering. They hate it when the happy person comes around. So you try not to smile too much. But it's okay to celebrate who you are and enjoy the company of yourself or those who are very close to you. Make it your sanctuary today. All right, my dear, that's our reading for today. If you're one of the 45% people who stop by my channel and are not subscribed, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscription button? I'd love to hit that 200 mark. We're almost there. It's just for fun. Why not? Try changing your own life. See what happens. Stop looking at others to make you feel good. You got to do it yourself. All right, my dear. I love you, and I look forward to seeing you next time.